Yo, what's happening? This is Shookz. I'm just going to make a quick strats tutorial on Crossfire. This isn't for advanced players, it's just for people playing UMGs, GBs, stuff like that, just getting back into the game. People that haven't been playing COD 4 back in the day, so this is just a quick tutorial how to win games against people that have got no strats. Okay. I'm going to break it down into 4 players because that's what you need when you're playing a good team game. It's 4v4. I'm going to break down per player and the roles of playing Crossfire. We're going to start playing offense. So player 1 is going to be a AK-74 or a submachine gun, whichever one you prefer. This person's going to be responsible at the bomb. He needs Juggernaut, he needs extreme conditioning, so this is the route that you're going to take. So you're going to rush bomb through this back building. Some people go across the road. Do not go across the road. Yes, it's faster, but if you get sniped going across this road, then the bomb's going to be left here and one of your team has to come and pick it up, and there's no chance of you getting that back. So just run to the back of this building. Player 2, which I'll explain next, will tell you how many come across the B. Depends on how many cross, will depend on how you get into this building. If none cross, then you can run straight through into here. If say 1 or maybe 2, if it is, it's very surprising if there's 2. You're going to want to stay back here. Stay in either that corner, behind these boxes, or if you can get here before they get to melons, just sit in this corner. Because you got the bomb, you're very vulnerable of leaving your team in a very bad situation. But once you clear out, once player 2 starts to come over here, you'll start clearing out these rooms. Then it frees up. Your responsibility now is to hold this door. If people come from Caf or Kebab or whatever you want to call it, they do not come through this door. So you either sit in this corner behind the counter, or you sit in this corner. Do not sit here. There are so many spots, such as behind the green car and this spot here, which you can just pre-aim the door. Do not sit there. Do not sit here, for God's sake. So many people just pick you off and just leave your bomb in there. Leave the bomb on the door, and just shows how many people come to B and just grab it. With this, then, your responsibility is to hold this door. Once you get into a decent position, that's why you should have a smoke to bait out nades. So once you throw a smoke here, you'll bait nades from back tables, bottom A, top A, and A stairs. Once you bait out the nades, you're going to want to drop into this corner here. And once you're here, then you can plant. Do not plant on here. Literally the worst spot ever. You can be seen from A pull-up, tables, and A stairs so easily. Plant here in this corner. There's so many different spots that you can use to just see this from top sniper, back building as well. Also, you can see it from in the bus if you really do fancy it. And if it does get bad and they start pushing B house, you can even go bottom light and just peek. Now on to player 2. This player will have an M16, smoke class preferably. This person is responsible of hitting this car here. They jump up on this and tell how many come across the B. This person can change to a sniper. Preferably, I don't snipe on this cross because it's very hard to hit them to come through here. Sometimes they run out of the cafe door here and run straight out instead of jumping through the window. It's very hard to hit. You now tell player 1 how many cross. This is a very essential role because it tells you how vulnerable you are at B, the bomb is at B. Once you've told them say you're there for say 15 seconds, 10-15 seconds, your responsibility is to get over to B with him. So you either come by this wall here. Some people like to blow up this car. You can see how many cross here. If people have been crossing, say 2 people, you want to get to here. So the person rushing the bomb is less vulnerable. Otherwise, get to this back building, either go up top or go back here. You can see tables, see back A, and then just come across. You can also, if you're player 1 plants a bomb, you can sit here, watch A stairs, come here to watch top A. So it's very, very essential that you get over to B, really, just so if he is having a bit of trouble getting over and planting the bomb, you can have cover fire and stuff like that. Now on to player 3. This person will go light. They can either go bottom light or top sniper, either here, here, or they can go top sniper and watch calf. Watch out, there is a little spot there which you can see the top sniper. If you do clear out calf, then you can watch back car. Player 4 is the free roll. This is where you're going to have the most freedom to play. You can either play as an SMG, M16 or a sniper. If you have an M16, you're going to want to rush bottom light and hit the people at car, calf, or side A. Player 4 can also SMG. If you're playing as player 4 and you're SMGing, you're going to want to run straight into A, bottom light, through the window, and up into A. If someone sees you running from A, from calf, then that is actually a good thing, because more people will be focused on you and they won't come at A stairs, just in case you're sat here. People will start trying to nade up here. Just find a nice little corner, either on the stairs. I wouldn't recommend going bottom A. People like to sit at back car, calf, even tables. So A is a good power play because it stops people from nading accurately at B. Also, it stops them from seeing the cross when you're coming from the position I said at player 1. Player 4 can also snipe. What I would do if I was sniping on this is have an SMG with Juggernaut and Extreme Con. It gives you that safety of getting into back building. Once you're here, then you could swap class. From here, you can then snipe into calf, back car, tables. What I would do is come up to here and slowly creep forward. Watch green car as well. A lot of people like to sit behind that car. And also come to this side. See A pull up. If someone's by the side of this doorway. And also if the bomb goes down, it's very easy to just poke up and take people off the bomb. Now onto defense. Player 1 will go into calf when M16. This is probably the most essential player on the team. They will sit here for the first good couple of seconds to tell you how many come across to B, how many come across to A. You just want to sit here and just tell your teammates how many come across. If someone goes A, then people rushing into A will know that there's someone there ready for them. If someone comes to B, then you're going to know how many people are actually going to rush it. This person will be dictating the plays, such as taking people off sniper tower. People like to sit at that brown car. They also like that hair glitch there. And also I told you about bottom light, when people like to go there and pick people off at calf. Now on to player 2. This player will now rush A. What I would recommend is having an SMG with Jug, just in case you get naded. and rush through here, you can swap classes here. This is what I would do just in case someone does rush A and you have time to change your classes instead of being out in the open. Change to your M16, and if the person in CAF is doing his job well, he'll tell you how many come to A. If none are in A, you can run up to these stairs. This is when player 3 comes into action next. They will then clear this building and make sure that it's okay for you to go top A. You will sit either here to watch the B cross, or A stays, telling how many come across. From here, you can tell people when to nade and when not to nade. Player 3 is essential with player 2. Player 3 will have an extreme con SMG. They can run through here and change to a dead silence SMG here. They will then run up here and clear out a building, as I said before, just to make sure that player 2 can do his job properly. Just clear out, and then once you're done clearing out the building, your job is to stop people from coming through this doorway and flanking at A. Good spot is sitting here, maybe a little bit back, stop people from creeping up by CAF, and just to watch this doorway. People like offense, player 4 is the roamer. This player can play a number of ways. This person will probably get the most stats. Player 4 will either go 3 routes. Either he can rush B and straight up these stairs and watch people come across. Player 4 can also rush A, run out of CAF, and watch the people coming out of bottom light. They don't expect people to be running across mid-map. Player 4 can also use a long-range weapon like an M16 or a sniper. They can either sit on these boxes and try and catch people going across if you got a good M16 shot. They can also move to back tables if people are going back sniper and melons. They can also go on these tables. They can also go in that back building as well. Hopefully you enjoyed these strats. I'm planning on doing these for all the GB variant maps. Hopefully a lot of people will benefit this and just get better over time.